Welcome to our interactive video installation, The Hinges of the Western Hemisphere. Okay. This installation was created between me and my collaborative partner, Eugene Ahn. He's going to be joining us later on virtually. Okay. So we started with the concept with the place that I grew up. I grew up at the U.S.-Mexico Gateway in El Paso, Texas, and Ciudad Juarez, Mexico. And then also my grandparents, my maternal grandparents, had a farm on the banks of the Rio Grande River. And so kind of growing up, I kind of experienced this multiplicitous existence. So my grandparents' farm, because the river, the Rio Grande or Rio Bravo, is always shifting. So sometimes their property would be in Texas, sometimes it would be in Mexico, sometimes it would be underwater. So this ephemeral kind of sensibility of the river kind of shifting and changing the territory of their home, right, is kind of inspired this project, right? So I also kind of feel like where I grew up, El Paso, Texas, I consider that the hinge of the Western Hemisphere. El Paso is the pass of the north. So there's a geographic valley between some mountain ranges, and peoples would travel through there for many centuries, even as far back as the ancient Egyptians. So that kind of gave us the idea for this project. So we've been doing some other projects using new media, digital media. So these sculptural pieces were created using a laser printer. And so since we were thinking about the concept, the hinge of the Western Hemisphere, these are also kind of hinges. They have like this V shape. So it's kind of like connecting two pieces or two parts together. There's this kind of etching of roots depicted on there, but these pieces, you can kind of interlock them and make different connections, right? So this is one component. In a few minutes, you're going to get to see more of the video projections, okay? So one big main component of the video projection is using a drone, an aerial view of my grandparents' farm. There's also some images of the Golden Gate Bridge, because that relates to Eugene's upbringing in the San Francisco Bay Area, okay? And then also there's images, so this is a site-specific project, so there's also images of Prague and other areas that I visited in the Czech Republic while I was here. And then the last component is an interactive media component where there's an augmented reality. And so basically, once you access it through a QR code, you can walk through Klamovka Park, and whatever you're pointing your camera towards, right? It's going to take a photo, but then it creates a composite collage. So the background is either my grandparents' farm or the Golden Gate Bridge or some other areas. And then there's elements of Klamovka Park kind of infused on top. So again, it's this idea of bringing different places together at the same time. So so that's pretty much it. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much. And it's a pleasure being here in Prague and in the Czech Republic for the first time. And I look forward to the opportunity of returning and bring Eugene physically as well. So thank you.